Hi, this is Tariq here from stockoptionexpert.com. I just want to go through a few market leaders analysis today and show you guys what I am seeing and what are my thoughts in coming days. I want to cover Aapl today. Aapl, if you this one, it's really going a bit volatile last few days here. You have to look at the whole overall picture, what's happening with this stock, rather than thinking every day there is an article, there is an upgrade, and then you think it is going to go up and make another high. The people, this one keeps going. It's endless move from last 3-4 years. It kept moving higher, so it's not like it will never stop. It does not work like that. The one who bought at low, this is where they will look to upload and not risk much to make some money in the short term. If you are a short term trader or an options trader especially, it does affect you in the short term play, how you are playing them. I just want to go through some of the posts that I had on these top levels here. Look at this one here. Here is a big candle here on 26 February. You would think that it is ready to break out and make new high here. Look at the volume here on this day. This is the volume candle here. If you look here, this was almost like above average here on this day. There was almost 94 million. Look at the horizontal bar here and vertical. There was almost like 94 point, believe 91 point 92 million average around here, 92 million. It's still above average. The stock makes a move, but this is an adjustment candle. If you look at this towards the top and it makes a move, but then I believe on this candle there was more sellers here at this one, and many people, I remember some of my my peers, they were going long and make new outs. In fact, this was and the following day, look what happened. This one, every bounce, it fell here, and it should give you signals that this may have been a adjustment candle. Every time it came to this level here, it got sold out around 130.85 or so. So you see, it keeps going down from here. Also, from the top here, you see this was a breakout failure candle. Look at it made 130. This was a breakout failure. It tried, it failed, and then it did pull back. And look at what happened. It almost came down and test old horizontal support here, almost near here, 120, 121. Look at here. And we did have a few posts. It's not like I'm coming and then claiming I call short this one here and then after the fact I'm showing you. In fact, no, there was a multiple. If you follow me on Twitter or a stock tweet, you could see me on 19th. If you see March 19, I did call. In fact, here when I say yesterday top resistance, it means this alert went to our members on 18th, March 18th. It came one day later. Always it goes to our premium members before everyone else. On March 18, I say, okay, today's top resistance, short level for day traders, had this member for we had two resistance posts here on 19th. And again, I believe I had another post again, same resistance level on even March 20th. Again, I had two posts here on my public post, March 20th here. If you look at March 19th here and then March 20th, it did again. We got sell signal here. This software, I do just use it for illustration purposes. We have an advanced software, that allows us to see pattern, what's happening with volume, candle, and everything else. That's how we give our members 70-75% winners on average. If we get 10 trades, you have guarantee of winning on 7 to 8 trades. That's how it works, and it does work. If you go in my public post, many of the alerts you could figure out and see if it makes sense or not. Currently, you have to look at this 50-day moving average. It is it could work as support here. We did take quick calls here on this day, on this day here. We made small money again. We just it came back and testing here. Hopefully it holds. If it does not hold this 120, 150, then it could get ugly. It will come down to 119.20 here. So 50-day moving average is very critical. And normally in the past it did work along. Again, even if it does hold here, it will face heavy resistance at 129 and 130. I believe we have to see, the stock might go sideways till the next earnings and stuff. In between it could just go sideways, and big boys, this is their profit taking. It's not like they will upload here and go. Of course fundamentally Aapl is sound and no one can doubt it. And another thing in the news, every time they talk about $1 trillion company and you see that the sell-off comes in right there. Every time they say $1 trillion and you read all those articles, it's not like they will write those articles and then start buying. They will sell on you. This is what happened with Tesla. Look at this textbook head and shoulder pattern. Tesla, if you went long, then you got toasted. This is what it developed back in August and September. Head, shoulder, right shoulder, it fails here, it comes down here and at some horizontal support. This is also Fibonacci 61.8 support here. It bounces, come to right shoulder, test it, it falls down. It's like it is like a failure of another trend line. You could just draw a trend line here. If you went long, you lost a lot of money. This is a complete, every time this is higher low from here, higher low, higher low, higher low, higher low. So this is just got toasted here, and at this level here there was a mini double bottom. If you are a short-term trader, you make maybe small money again. Old support became resistance here again at 2150 here. Again, this is almost breaking another level. It just, you have to look now, maybe some support area here. You have to watch next few days. 180, 81, 75, 78 to 78, 80. You have to watch this level 7. In fact, it's 77 and 80 level. You have to watch next. This is really getting oversold. It just got sold on heavy volume here. Look at this big volume. This is for another exhaustion candle I was talking about. This is another one. It just at key levels and trend lines, it just got toasted here. So you have to keep an eye how it moves. Facebook, it looks interesting here. This is what I have been showing, how we got buy and sell signals from our software at various levels, and so you see multiple buy signal here, 50-day moving average. You see power of 50-day moving average here, 50-day moving average here. Nice action there. It developed a double top, it pulled back, then held horizontal support, then nicely it held 50-day line, and it got overbought here, and then we got sell signals in for our premium members, and then this pulled back here. Now you have to watch this horizontal support next few days. Again, this is Facebook is another company that is fundamentally very sound, but again you have to look overbought, oversold condition. I mean, consolidation, chart pattern, volume. There are many things. Options volume. There's all things we take in consideration as we are making a call here. Gpro is interesting. This is a short-term trade for me. This is another one that keeps getting toasted every time. Look at this. There was. This is one of the time when we got some buy signal from here. There was this support line, and currently we had a sell signal here as well. If you look at my post on Friday, this is against below 50-day. I don't know, some people on Twitter, I was seeing them, they were calling for a breakout and stuff. Yes, there is you have to watch. There is a mini trend line here. Next few days you have to watch. Also moving averages, there are other moving averages around here, you have to keep an eye. It kind of looks like it's trying to hold and get a bounce here. You see, it goes so sideways. You have to be so good with your reading and take profits if you're a short-term one. And this is where I think I call for a short for a day trading. It's nice 2% down on Friday. It's on my public post. It's not. I think GoPro. Yes, I did. You see GoPro during at March 27. This is my public account post, and I had some put here. 90 cents put went to 175. Quick nice money for a few of us. If you, in fact, I did call it in right at the open at 11, 10, 15. You know, right here. You see, right at 10 o'clock, I said it's resistance, and it's at resistance here. So if you go at mini time frame here, right at 10 a.m. So 10 a.m. here, around here, this is what we call for a short here. And then it just this was the major resistance in short order 44. This is the big resistance. This is what we shorted right at open. In fact, we 44 level was in our premium account 44, and then it came down to 42.25. So this is nice quick money, you know, with weekly and bi-weekly options. This is easy money. We play short term and it does pay as well. So watching this one next few days. Another one, this one got really tricky. RH, there was calls and put volume on this one right before the earnings. There was some call block on 26th evening. I never acted on it. There was a big resistance right here. Because you have to look, you cannot just randomly depend on. There was this big resistance here. Horizontal resistance on the chart at 92.25. You don't want to buy a stock when it's hitting major resistance or closing at major resistance here. Also, you could tell literally these stocks get so volatile and sideways. If you just get in, and it would just kill you premium right there. I did not take a position, but I kept an eye, you know, because of some of the April call volume were sitting in for a lower entry, and it went down, and I'm sure it did affect the call buyers, and then immediately it did hold 50-day moving average. That's why we generated our calls volume, and it made us huge. And I think at the end of the day, it was my call came to our premium members even right before open, that I said we are going to add the calls on this one. 18-day low was here, 89.50 area zone, and then look at where it closed. It went up to 97, almost $6 move, almost like this has one. I entered at 130 per call, and that call was good enough. It went up to $3.50 or $4. So this is just insane. It made our days on this one here. It's really a good play. Power of 50-day moving average. You want to see how many other stocks move from 50-day moving average? HRS. Look at this candle. Boom. We have software to detect all moving averages. Look, AN moved from 50-day moving average. You have to know which one. Moving with CA, it moved from 50-day moving average. I believe MAS, yes, it moved a nice move. So this is what we are capable of seeing, which one is moving from where in our advanced software. So market, you have to keep an eye what's happening. It got oversold. Look at here, support became resistance. This is a resistance here, major resistance here. This is where it failed. This went to our members. This chart, I think, at the top here, some level. So you have to know your level. You cannot. It's not breaking out here. It's not yet. I mean, there are so many questions to be answered. Also, fundamentally, it's extended. It's sideways, and it's a sideways forever. You know, rather than long or short, sideways. It gave you opportunity if you are short-term trader to short top, and again there is no bottom. It's all over. There are look at all these supports and everything. It's pretty messy. You have to be pretty accurate to call it. And currently below 50-day moving average. You have to watch next few days. Maybe again it's range bound. So QQQ, same thing. Nice double top here. This is where we told our members to short it. or if they had long to take profits here. Double top. This is textbook short zone. You cannot miss this. And currently it's consolidating. You have to keep seeing what happens next few days. Thank you very much. Please share.